So we got ourselves a little She-Hulk problem. And the problem is that I have not been reviewing it because I didn't have faith in it. But boy, have I been wrong. Welcome to Voice of the Fat Mantis, and you're watching my review of episode 2 of She-Hulk, only on Disney+. Now, will I say it is the greatest show ever? I certainly will not say this. I will say, if you can get over the not-so-great CGI, this is actually worth a watch. I find it fun. I find it carefree. I'm into it. Do I want more action? Yes. Does every Marvel production or any show have to abide by every little need that I have? Are they my soulmate and they're there to both take care of my sexual, eternal, physical, or mental needs? Of course friggin' not. And so that's why I have to address all the problems with everything going on out in the world, because people are review bombing the show for all the wrong reasons. Before we go any further, this is the Fat Mantis urging you to like, share, and subscribe to Voice of the Fat Mantis. This is a great channel. I love you. I love doing this, and I need your support. Please help me, guys. Please help me. Because of my uncontrollable rage, due to my low subscriber count, I am going to transform. I'm hulking out, baby! So let's get back into this. Now, I'm going to tell you, I watched everything Marvel has dropped. Sometimes begrudgingly. I really didn't think Eternals was going to be good. And you know what? I was right. And you know what? I want my 2 hours, 15 minutes back and my money. Marvel, hello? But this is not that. This certainly isn't that. And so people are going crazy. I'm seeing YouTubers write things like, a lesson in bad writing. There is not an inch of bad writing in this at all. I will say, is there moments of weak writing in maybe a scene or two? Yes. Do you see that in every other thing ever made on TV or on cable? Absolutely you do. I am here right now to start this off by saying it is really unjust and very unfair that so many people are hating on She-Hulk. I just don't understand why. It is, unfortunately, I had more faith in my nerds, and I really thought that people were not going to be like, let's just hate on it because it's for females. And I'm like, that's idiotic. And people used to say that about Captain Marvel. And I didn't believe it because Captain Marvel deserved to be, have a big old deuce dropped on it. It was not a very good production. And then, Miss Marvel came out. And I'm sure a lot of you are fans of that. And that really wasn't for me. And I'm glad I didn't review it because it wouldn't have been pretty. But I will review this. Now, let's get to the actual meat of this. She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters. In episode 1, I was let down by, I think that their retelling of the new version of the origin wasn't very good or smart. And really, I really would have preferred the Mafia just shooting her up and her getting a blood transfusion by someone who was thinking they were doing good by her. But that we are where we are, and plenty of changes in the Marvel Universe have happened, so I'm not going to really fault it. But here we are in episode 2, and I got to say, I, who happen to recently be unemployed, felt all the pain of Jennifer Walters as she looks for jobs, as she's denied jobs for stupid reasons. When they call you in the interview and you're like, I'm likable, I could get anyone to hire me, and they still don't hire you. Like they were planning on not hiring you. I am feeling your pain. And that's why I loved it. I love that montage. I thought it was very well done. I'm totally into it. And I love where the desperation of the job forces her to get a job where she has to degrade herself. Now, let's be real. Who here hasn't degraded themselves? Don't put your hand down. We've all degraded ourselves for money, for time, for energy, whatever it is. And this is what encumbers it. Is it because she's a woman? No, that is just a common feeling that all humans have had. And then we move in to the real nitty and the gritty. I really enjoy that she has to defend the Abomination, the man who tried to kill her cousin. I love it, and I love as he's telling his tale, she thought like a lawyer, like a total great lawyer. He's telling a story, and suddenly she goes, wait, something the government gave you while you were at work made you act like this? And I was like, that is absolutely an explanation perfectly. Like he's probably going to get away with this because that's a great explanation. You could blame it all on the super soldier serum, man. That is, and he might have a lawsuit afterwards as well. And I love that they're hitting those angles and all these things. So what we really got to talk about right now is this whole Wolverine thing. I think you've all seen it in the tabloid website. There is a side story off in the side. If you had a keen eye, it says a man fights in a bar brawl with blades coming out of his hands. Obviously a Wolverine reference. Is this a hint that we'll see Wolverine? Doubtful, as in all the Disney Plus series so far have failed to deliver the cool cameos we all predicted. Usually internet trolls are better writers than who Disney hires to write these things, so I doubt it will happen. If it does happen, he might get an episode at the very end, which means that'll just set up a Disney Plus series. But as you know, mutants are not high on the bar to be introduced. They're right now focusing on Fantastic Four and some other idiotic projects, and don't realize that X-Men would be the greatest thing that ever happened to us. But stay tuned for the possibility of a Wolverine in the She-Hulk's near future. Now, it was a short run. This is what disappointed me. It was only 20 minutes. Last episode was about 40 minutes. This one was only 20 minutes. You know, I guess it was an extended episode for one, and then they're cutting it down to, you know, whatever. Wish I could see more. Wish there was action on the table. Maybe action will come next episode. I'm not sure. But I'm actually enjoying the show. The real question I have is, what did you think of it? Please let me know down in the comments. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Voice of the Fat Mantis for more She-Hulk, Disney Plus, and Marvel analysis and reviews. Until next time, ciao for motherfucking now.